feel like this preseason, everything's been going a lot more smooth than it did last preseason because everybody's taking it more seriously. Everybody's been working very hard, and I feel that everybody comes to play every day at practice, and everybody always gives 110%. Coach has put in some great new plays for us. We have great new players. She brought in a lot of good recruits. We have a really good new transfer student. We did really good in our fall ball tournament that we hosted here. That went really well, and everybody exceeded their expectations, and this preseason has just been going very well.
Size of the first years combined with some of the kids that have just jumped on, those are good problems to have. It was the goal when I was first hired to take whatever the team was at the time and turn them into a competitive team last year and then recruit into it. One of my philosophies is you don't change a culture by replacing the culture. You change the culture by improving what's already there and then adding to it. So, we were able to bring in quite a few new people last year, and they've adapted well. I think with the success that we had last year, just in terms of, the look of our program, the look of our team, the unity that we sort of showcased on a weekly basis, I think that's what attracted the underclassmen that joined this year that weren't freshmen or first years. So we're really excited about them. Everyone's transitioned really well, and I've had absolutely no issues with any of them. Lacrosse IQ has improved, has increased. We can do more. Obviously, we have more numbers, so we have more effective practices. We're executing more drills. We're focusing less on fundamentals and more on strategy, which is obviously what we need to do to be competitive in this conference.
Well, overall, we have a really good incoming freshman class, first years as well. But I think Tracy Johnson, she is a transfer from Cass College. She played box lacrosse in Canada, and she also played boys lacrosse in high school. So she has a lot of skills that we don't really see in women's lacrosse, but she's adapting really well. So Olivia, Cromwell, and Molly, they add a new height factor to it, which will really help us in the midfield area. And Morgan Timmerman presents a new type of energy to the offense. So I'm really excited for the season so far.
Well, we definitely had a lot of new players come in, which is great. We have some returning too. So we definitely just keep with the structure that we had last year and implementing rules with the new players and still the returners so that everyone knows what their job is on the field and even off the field. We also do a lot of team bonding together. Like in the fall, for example, we did a scavenger hunt, which was a big hit with the team. And we also have implemented study halls with the team where we get together, just do our homework, sometimes bond a little bit. And we also have strength and conditioning. So we get together, we're working out together, but it's also another opportunity to just enjoy each other's company.
We're very fortunate to have a majority of our team be returners from last year. Specifically on defense, myself and a few of the others, Dana Ganley, Brianna Dudick, and Emily McWilliams, our starting lineup is the four of us, so that's pretty exciting. There are going to be a lot of stops on defense this year. I'm really excited about that. As far as the attack goes, we have Megan, Leah, and Rachel Ball, who are definitely going to be assets for feeding behind and just scoring lots of goals, and including Miranda Gilbert, who is just a sophomore, so she's got a few more years of really good play ahead of her. Aubrey Fry has really come out of nowhere this season. She's only played for a year, and she's hit the ball out of the park this year. Shannon is our returning starting goalie, so she has definitely improved a lot. Her clears have gotten a lot stronger and more accurate, so I'm really excited.
Well, when I started planning for this year, more or less this time last year, my goal was to give this team something that paralleled what the other teams in our conference also go through. Training trips are part of the culture of most spring teams, regardless if it's lacrosse, baseball, softball, whatever. And the reason for that, obviously, if you're a Northeastern institution, you got to get out of here. You have to play in better weather. You have to prepare to play teams. The best way to do that is to be somewhere where it's nice and warm. it's forgiving for injuries and all of that. So, you know, we started planning for Florida last year. The girls were all very excited about that and bought in pretty quickly. We are traveling quite a bit, and I did that on purpose. We need to get out of here. It's cold. We need to see other schools. We need to experience other facilities. And the team likes to travel. I think teams that travel a lot build chemistry faster. And with having such a young program, certainly a young team this year, we need every opportunity we can take to build the chemistry. And then that'll set us nicely up for our conference season with the last 5 or so games of our season being home. Hopefully the weather will cooperate and we can get a solid fan base here consistently. That will help support us, because the games that we want to win, that we need to win, are the games that we're going to be playing home. We want to win all of them, but certainly last year, I think we saw some glimpses of what the future holds for this team against other top Empire 8 schools, and I'm happy that we were able to get them all home this year, and hopefully, like I said, in some decent weather, so we can do what we have to do.